Risings. I want to talk about the 10% of the brain's usage. So it was very confusing to me when I was told that we only use 10% of our brain. And then you'll see other examples of where they are telling you this part of the brain is used for this and this part of the brain is used for that. And then you're thinking, like, well, if all of these different brain parts have functions and are functioning, why is it said that I'm only using 10% of my brain? So the idea of using 10% of your brain deals with cerebral potential. If you watch the movie Lucy, they use that as a concept in their plot, where Lucy goes from 10% of the usage of cerebral potential into 100% of usage of cerebral potential. And it also gives an example about dolphins and whales using 20% of their cerebral potential. So, what it's trying to say is that the neural networks in the brain are capable of 90% more functioning than what you're going to use throughout your lifetime. So the amount of connections that your neural networks in your brain are able to connect are only going to be used up to about 10%. So out of 100% of the neural networking within your brain and all of its possible connections, you're only going to experience 10% of that potential throughout your lifetime. And that don't necessarily have to be true. There are ways to enhance your neural capacity or even diversify your neural networks. And Dr. Ann Brown is very educated in neurology and very intuitive and able to integrate those scientific ideas into a intuitive sense of spirituality in a way that one could understand. Again, her name is Dr. Ann Brown, and she talks about how to enhance your neural capacity, otherwise create a more diversification or expansion of neural networks, thus utilizing a higher percentage of your cerebral potential. Conscious Sun, Lotus Garden, peace.